I want to help encourage your healing, freedom, transformational journey by helping you tune in to your journey and your process. Okay? And I emphasize this word your, because I'm not talking about everybody else, what they're going through, what you're addressing, what you're needing to work through. And I have to remind you, this is your journey. And this is your process. I want to lean you into process, journey, because when it comes to the issues of the heart, there's a different posture that we need to understand and take in our lives. We end up getting so impatient, rushing through it, comparing ourselves to others. Many times what you need to do is lean yourself into the beautiful power of God's loving patience. Because when you lean into your journey and your process, you let patience have its work. And I developed a statement that I began to say over and over again in my life. And it was this: this will take as long as it takes. And I'm going to lean into that. I'm going to stop focusing on all the things I focus on and getting discouraged and getting taken out. And I'm just going to let my journey, my process unfold. When you see this as something that begins to unfold as pathways that you're walking on, imagine yourself going on a trail. It's a whole different perspective than what we often come under. So when we engage the journey in the process, we say, you know what? I'm going to let patience have its work in my life. I'm going to allow God to teach me patience over myself, over others, and recognizing my process and journey. 2 is recognizing this is a journey. This is not a destination. Get out of destination disease. Get out of a destination kind of focus. All that does is add pressure. We always think, we're tempted to think, when I get there, when this happens, when I finally get, and you create this big expectation, when I get there, then it's going to be amazing. And it takes you out of the here and now. It doesn't allow you to be present in where you're at. You're on a journey. Number 3, when I let my journey, my process unfold, I let go of comparison. Because what you might be needing to address in your life may not necessarily need to be what I am currently needing to address in my life. Because we all have current seasons we're in where God's working on a certain theme. We all have certain circumstances we're going through that somebody else may not be. Now they may be going through it in a different area. The battles we face all have similarities, but they might look and manifest in unique ways that are somewhat differing. But listen, we're all going through the same things, but we get locked up in these comparisons. So stop going on social media and looking how everybody else's life is. Stop comparing yourself to what you think other people have or what they seem to be doing well at. Because A, it's not accurate, and B, you're not aware of everything they might be going through and battling. So end the comparison and lean into your journey. What do you need to work through? What's the thing that you need to cultivate and work on in your life? Now, this for me helps me to maintain my focus, because focus is everything. And what I'm focused on my daily journey is what's going to bring about the best fruit for what I'm growing in and working on. Whereas I may need to work on learning what it means to allow the kindness of God in my life. And I see so-and-so over there, and they seem to be emphasizing all these other areas. And I can be tempted to go, well, maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe that's what I need to do. When I allow my journey and my process to become the front stage of my energy and what I give myself attention to, it helps my focus. It helps me remain focused on that area. Number 5, it also releases me from pressure. No pressure, because it's a journey. It's a process. It's going to take seasons. In those seasons are chapters. In those chapters that are collect together, they're parts. When you read a book, there's multiple parts. There's many chapters within those parts. Within the chapters, there are sections. Within those sections, there are paragraphs. You're in the midst of a paragraph, and you're trying to get to the end of the book. You got to go through the chapters. You got to go through the seasons. So release yourself of the pressure. It also helps me to get free from the accusation of the enemy, because he loves to tell me where I quote unquote haven't arrived. He loves to remind me of my faults and failures and weaknesses. He loves to point out where things in the past don't seem to change or where I might still be struggling, and brings all this added pressure and guilt and shame. When I lean into my journey, my process kicks out the accuser. I don't need to listen to you because I've not arrived, and that's okay. I'm on my journey. And what it can also help me to do is lean into enjoyment, because I believe what you and I need so much in our lives is just to enjoy the journey. Enjoy what's in front of you. Be present in the here and now. Even in your healing and working through traumas and dramas and relationship stuff, and you're trying to figure out how to heal and how to mature, and God, what are you doing? And saying, don't get so serious that you miss out on the enjoyment of relationship. I've had to learn this. I've had to be in that area a lot in my life of learning how to step back, be patient with my process, and just enjoy the moment, enjoy what's in front of me, and enjoy one step at a time this journey that I'm on. And I began to see healing as an adventure versus this drudgery. And when am I going to figure it out? And when am I going to learn? Instead, I just let the process take shape. And I now go along for the ride in the enjoyment of walking with God as He teaches me, loves me, and empowers me in new ways. I pray this encourages your life and your journey. Dive into the heart healing journey and let God lead you into a life of heart awakening that you were meant and you were designed for. God bless you.